does she meet? She meets Jesus. You know, Jesus did more ministry on the way to do ministry than most of us will ever do. It wasn't the big giant moments and the big crowds that you read mostly about in the Gospels. It was one-on-one moments. And this lady, thinking she's getting away from the world, meets Jesus. And they begin to talk about water. She's talking about water, and he's talking about water. But they're talking about different water. It's as though she thinks she's standing by a well, and she's talking to a man. But in reality, she's standing by a hole in the ground, and she's talking to the well, and she doesn't see it. And right in that moment, just me and Jesus and my Bible, God started showing me some things about my life. He started showing me, Mark, when you come to me, you've already got your well, bro. You've already got it figured out. You've got your plan, you've got your source, and you know how you're going to do it. So by the time you get to me, Mark, you're just asking for me to sprinkle a little Jesus dust on your ideas instead of coming to me as the source. Then I began to look at every part of my life. I began to look at how I look at people and how important people's opinions are of me and how deflated I can become when someone has a problem with me. That's because I am drawing from the whole of people's opinion. I go to my job and I use my gifts and I try everything I can and I count on my gifts to pull things off, and I always seem to come up thirsty. It's because I'm drawing from the whole of my talents. There are holes all through our lives that we're drawing from and always coming up thirsty. What I've got to understand is this: even in my marriage, my wife Melanie is the most amazing lady on the planet, but she was not put on this earth to complete me. Jesus completes me, and I pour in to my wife. We have to start with Jesus. We have to begin with him and then walk in to college, and then walk into our career, and then walk in to the path before us. Because Jesus is the well.